I knew you were gonna do that. As soon as it went live, crinkle, crinkle. Hey everybody, it's Margaret, and we are back with Merch Talk. Woo! We don't have the whole crew today, but we'll do our best.
That's Joe.
What?
That's the new Joe.
That's the new Joe. Mango. Rhymes. Mango, how are your sales?
He won't have much to say.
That's okay. Joe hasn't been around lately. It's fine. I have separation anxiety. So how have things been?
Things have been going steady, a little slower than I'd like. I didn't have the bang switch flipped on October 1st, so it's been a slow start to Q4, but ever the optimist.
You are?
Yeah.
Of course you are.
I'm always positive.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah, I mean, it's been kind of slow, but steady, but slow.
For what was last month? September? I just looked at my reports and everything, and through merch, pretty merch, and if it wasn't for the 8 cancellations I had, I would have squeaked out the best month of the year. It would have beat August, but I instead missed by 4 sales.
Darn.
I had 8 cancellations. Mine
was really low too. But I mean, I feel like I keep wanting to give excuses, but I haven't been uploading like, as many as I probably could, or pinning them like I could, and this and that. So it just, I don't know. But I was able to get away, this last weekend, went to Denver for the Merch Minds meetup. That was really fun. But it was nice to like get perspective on where when you get away from your house and stuff, you get perspective on like what you need to focus on.
Yeah, I never go away, so I guess I never get perspective.
Maybe it's just for me. But I was like, I need to get back. I need to hang out with you guys.
Go to Starbucks.
Hey,
that's my perspective.
Just sit there for a minute.
I mean, for September, I did 121 sales, which was 4 less than August, but it's still up, so that's still good. And it was $653 in royalties. So
you did more than me.
And that's all it counts.
Right?
I'm happy.
As long as you're doing better than me. Yeah, I had 104 sales in September for $618, which is a big nosedive from a couple months ago when I almost had $2,000. It was like just shy of 2,000. Isn't that crazy?
That's why I was hoping to get up there, but yeah. But it's like everyone says how slow it is, and then at the end of the month, the numbers come out close to or better than the previous month. It's just a slow process.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see how this. I mean, this month I've already got 54 sales this month. So
you're eating me now. I only have 30 sales this month.
Yeah, taking it back.
So that's an average of 3 a day, I guess. So 3 a day times 30, that's, what is that, 90? I can't live with that. Better get some more. Yeah. I want to be 100.
Yep, so I've been doing that, and then so now, okay, so last month, I don't, you probably don't know this. Yeah, you do. So I started the Patreon page, right? And so last month, I really kind of waited until the end of the month to start working on my patrons' designs. And I was like, so now I'm trying to like balance it out where I'm doing my designs and my patrons' designs all along the month. So I'm not like spending 2 days freaking out trying to get all my patrons' designs done.
That's how I tell my daughter on the weekend, don't wait till Sunday night to get your homework done.
I didn't wait till Sunday night, and I thought, I'll be able to knock these out in a day or so, right? No big deal. But then it's like, sure, if I'm gonna just like design crap, then I probably could have. But I was like, I don't, I wouldn't want to give somebody something I wouldn't put up myself, So I realized, okay, I can't wait. I have to do so many every day. So.
I haven't really done any designs this month or probably a couple weeks. Nothing new, maybe 1 or 2 new ones. I just have been in a funk and not really felt like doing anything. So I've done reloads, everything that comes down. There's a couple I decided don't need to go up, back up, but most part everything goes back up. And then a couple of my reloads sold again. So it's a good, I tell everybody, keep on.
Yeah, I mean,
Don't think it's in the world.
No, yeah, I put them back. Especially like, because I have some that are themed like 50 states. And like this month, maybe the Wisconsin version sells, and next month the Nebraska one sells. You know what I mean? So.
And with the holidays coming up, more people are buying for gifts, and so more will probably sell this next couple months than they would in the summer. So try to get everything back up. The ones like Cinco de Mayo I didn't put back up, or 4th of July, Memorial Day. You know, those all put back up closer to the holiday.
Yeah, yeah. What else? So I did go to the Merch Minds meetup in Denver. That was really fun. Getting to see everybody and hang out.
Are they all cool in person as they are online?
I am as cool in person as I am in line. No, oh, them? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they were. I mean, I was so, okay. Yeah, I was really, really nervous to speak in front of people live. It was embarrassing.
All you got to do is stick a screen in front of you and you'll do fine.
I think that's what I needed. My sister said she's going to, because my computer has this little green light right there. She's like, next time I'll come and I'll just shine this green light in your eyes and you just follow the light. Okay, that'll work. But I was. I mean, everybody was really nice and said I did okay, but you know.
Yeah, I just don't travel.
You just don't travel. Well, I don't know. Huh?
It could be just people too. I mean, if they held that one in San Diego, there's a chance I probably wouldn't go.
You're kidding.
It's just a people thing.
You would come.
I mean, Comic-Con's here every year, and I'm a big nerd, and I still don't go to Comic-Con anymore because it got to be so big, so many people, crowded.
That's the fun. Well, my brother goes to the one in Dallas. The what's it called? It's like a Comic-Con, but it's in Dallas. But it's so much fun people watching. Oh my gosh.
It's just, if you've ever seen photos of the lines to get inside, and if inside photos on a Saturday, it's just, you're just elbow to elbow with everybody trying to move around, and I'm not going to do that.
See,
that's not fun.
It was like an anime convention or something that we went to. What was it? I can't remember what it's called. I'll have to ask him. But he would get a room. I don't know if he's done this in like a few years, but for a number of years, he got a room at the hotel that was like adjoining with the convention center. And so like we would come in, Randy and I went one time, and we would go in the evening, like when a lot of the people were gone. And but then like the hardcore, it was like almost like Renaissance Festival, that the people that camp out there, right? And so we would like hang out and just sit in the lobby and watch everybody in their costumes going by and dancing, and like that was the fun part for me, just watching everybody. Okay, I'm gonna say hey in the chat because we got friends. I got friends in the chat. Hey, Henry. Hello, American Yesteryear, and Lorraine. Hey, Lorraine. And Patricia's there. Hello, Fly Guy. Oh, Reseller and Sesamo. Hey, Mo. And yeah. So, your cat, Patricia loves your cat.
Everyone loves my cat, right? Yeah.
American Yesteryear says this is great. I like merch talk when it's just Margaret and Jeff.
Yeah, take that, Chris and Joe.
You're in luck. It's just us today. Yeah, Joe is in Atlanta. He's always got some good excuse, right? I was telling Jeff, I'm going to take Joe off the thumbnail. Maybe that'll be a little wake-up call. He needs to get his self back over here. Probably not. He won't care.
Make him a little puppy dog in the corner.
And then Chris has taken a little bit of a social media break.
Oh, that's no excuse.
What?
That's no excuse.
Oh, I get it. Every now and then I'm just, and for me, it's just a day. Like I'll need just a day where I don't log in or anything, which is really hard because I'm on social media all the time.
Yeah, I can't do that.
But yeah, it's a time suck for sure. but the most important thing in the world may have been said in the 2 seconds that I haven't checked Facebook.
Exactly.
And I will have missed it. I'll be behind the trend.
It's like when I don't feel like getting up Saturday or Sunday morning, go to swap meet, but if I don't go, I'm going to miss that one item.
Yeah. Yeah.
So on we go. And this weekend it was 40 Navy hats. Haven't sold yet.
I'm starting to pull the stuff I have listed already, but I'm really, this is part of my refocus. When I went away, I was like, you know what? I just need to clear the clutter, and a lot of the stuff that I have sourced, I'm going to be either selling, like bulk selling, or redonating, because I'm just going to start focusing just on like merch and like jewelry stuff.
I have been cleaning out all my inventory slowly, because I used to do a lot of game parts.
Oh yeah.
That is tedious work for not a lot of money, and so I gave that up a while ago. So slowly my game parts are just being trashed. So I'm trying to clean out my whole eBay room area, and yeah, and I'm finding things that were supposed to be listed aren't listed, so I have to relist them. And if it's not worth the money anymore, it's gone.
Yeah, yeah. And then we're still like, because my grandmother passed away a number of years ago, and I was given a lot of the stuff to sell, right? I still haven't, I mean, I could get through some of it and then just like shut down. I can't get it up or get it listed. And so I need to finally finish going through all that stuff. Because it's just stuff. Like, I'm a hoarder, and I'm not a hoarder.
Yeah, I'm trying to push more to the only thing, I mean, when I buy things now, I'm trying to only buy things that make a fair amount, 30 bucks profit, make it more worth my time, except for like when I buy the bulk items. Like I bought a big box of moisture cream or whatever. They're only 10 bucks a piece, but it's one listing, and it's you just throw in a bag and ship.
Yeah.
So stuff like that, but I don't want to go through parts or kitchen parts. I used to do that a lot. So I focus more on my decals, and I'm putting more and more of my merch items, printful items on eBay. So trying to automate more things, and then that way I can play more video games automated. So I like passive when I don't have to lift a finger.
All right, so Patricia has the actual merch question. I guess it's merch talk. We should be talking about merch, right? But I just feel like we need to catch up, because we started going to every other week just because of time, and then last time my son wasn't feeling well, and so I had to cancel. So Patricia says, how important are keywords? I keep hearing use rich keywords, and some say not necessary. Very confusing. I see lots of shirts selling without any keywords. What are your thoughts?
Myself personally, I don't put as much emphasis like some people do. I mean, I use keywords, but I don't go do all this researching and stuff like that. I basically describe the t-shirt, the who, what, and why and where of the t-shirt, and your keywords will plop in there. And I'll try to use some synonyms, not buns, synonyms of words. I do try to think, what words will people use to search this shirt, but I'm not going to go, I don't go digging in Google keywords to find out the top searchable words for it. And it's just a lot of work, and my motto is lazy.
I think keywords are important. I mean, I know I do see shirts that sell that, or I'll type in a keyword into the research. Like today I was doing, what was it? It was like a family shirt, and I typed in family, and like this Halloween dabbing shirt popped up, was like in the top ones to pop up. I'm like, what? I mean, I guess somebody used the word family in the description. I don't even know, but so I think they're important if you want to be found.
Yeah, I think they are important, of course, because of search, and people in the search engine is going to look for those words to try to give you the best match. I don't want to waste too much time on them. I don't want to spend a half hour searching keywords when I can just try to describe the shirt and it will get found. Like you said, there's shirts out there that are just being found on title alone.
Yeah. Like if it's a topic I don't know a lot about, especially, because some of them I could do that and just, but But if I'm doing a shirt on paintball or water polo, you know, or something like that, then I'm like, I don't even know the terminology that they use or what the players are called. You know what I mean?
Oh.
So I might look up, you know, water polo terminology.
They're called players.
What?
They're called players.
I beg. Are they swimmers?
I played water polo.
You what?
I played water polo. They didn't call us anything special.
What was your position?
Called dumb shit.
Some shit? Okay.
That's what the coach called me.
Oh, okay.
There's just the center and wings. Left wing, inner wing, and left outer wing, and center and point.
The center and the wings sounds like a feminine hygiene product, though, to me.
Oh, yeah. It looks like it in the water.
So I wouldn't have known to call those the wings.
I got one water polo shirt and it hasn't sold yet. I'm bummed.
I think about that because I was working on a water polo shirt, and I was like, well, they're gonna not wear it in the water. I mean, right?
No.
I don't know.
Yeah, so something like I have a lacrosse one. They're both the same thing. I have a lacrosse one that says it's like hockey but with balls, and then I have the same thing for water polo. It's like swimming but with balls. So it's kind of a humorous take on the sport, and I figured players and fans would wear something like that to tease the other side.
Right.
But
for the hockey and
my lacrosse one sold, but I haven't sold the water polo one yet.
Right. He's lurking over there. So, how did you make any trending shirts lately?
Trending shirts. I made Rocket Man, sold one. I made 2 Rocket Man shirts and sold one. I had one.
I didn't even go after it because I thought it was trademarked from like Elton John.
That's what it might have been because I made 2. One got in, no problem, and the second one got rejected. And I sold 1 or 2 of the first one. So I don't know. It's still up there. And then I also did, what was the other one that they talked about? It was right after that, Rocket Man. Oh, I made one at the news guy.
Huh?
The news guy who got, triggered all the newscasters about saying he only believes in the First Amendment and boobs. So I made a shirt of that.
Boobs or boots?
Boobs. He was on CNN, and they were talking about the First Amendment, with the football controversy. He said, yeah, one thing I truly believe in is the First Amendment and boobs. And and the other 2 newscasters couldn't believe what he said. And they go, what? What'd you say? And he repeated it several times, and it was a big thing for about 3 or 4 days. But I don't think I sold. Yeah, I sold some stickers of it, but not the shirts. I think that's the only trending items.
I missed that one.
Yeah, I have to look. I think that's the only trending items I did.
Who said it? Was it a ball player or was it?
No, it was another sportscaster guy. It was their sports newscaster, and they were just all in shock that he said it, and it was a big thing for a while.
Wow.
If I can figure out if I had it, 'cause I thought there was another one I did.
I've been trying to keep up more with news, and also, okay, this is embarrassing because for me anyway, I've been watching a little like e-news because I don't know anything about like current events or like current entertainers or things that are going on in the entertainment world. So I'm like, it's research, right? I'm watching e-news. Yeah.
Well, I think that's about. I'm trying to go back.
I know that Prince Harry's now on the verge of becoming engaged, so we may have another royal wedding in our future. But that would be trending, right? That would be a trending thing to do a shirt about. Pick me, Harry, right?
I did Dutard.
Dotard?
Dutard. Is it Dutard or Dotard?
I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Dotard.
Whatever.
I'm pretty sure that's right.
I did one of those, but it hasn't gone anywhere.
Oh, did you do any I stand trends or
not on merch. I did decals, and I've sold a bunch of those.
I did a couple of. Well, I did one for one of my patrons, a stand one.
Yeah, by the time I looked at merch, there was already quite a few, and all the ones I had ideas of were already done. So I just did decals, and the decals I've sold. And I put the shirts on my website, and I think I sold one on the website. So,
interesting. How well does Christmas shirts sell? Do you make any Christmas shirts?
yeah, I only have 3, and I've sold 3. 2 of one design. No, I've sold 3 of one design and 1 of another. I have Santa's watching you in the shower. That's not the exact quote, but it's the thought. That one I listed back in June. It was actually a re-upload from last year, and it sold back in June. And then I did a BELIVE shirt, and it sold a couple. And then I have a sexy snowman that hasn't sold yet.
Huh. But that was kind of fun if you do twists on things, because I'm sure there's a ton of just straight Christmas shirts. But if you're like doing a twist on like, what if Mrs. Claus is naughty, you know, or something like that.
Whoa, it was something like Santa's always watching, and he especially likes it when you're in the shower. Something like that.
He sees you when you're showering.
I've been trying to think of a quote to go with the sexy snowman, but I couldn't think of anything, so I just threw the snowman up.
Something to do with hot or melting or...
That's but something like I Melt With You is a song, so I didn't really want to put that up there.
What is it?
I Melt With You.
Oh.
An old 80s
what about
song.
I Melt For You? Or You Make Me Melt? Or...
Oh, that's no, it's an old 80s song that I really like, so stuck in my head. But yeah, so I haven't really turned on the Christmas. I've done about a dozen Halloween shirts, and I haven't got any traction there.
I don't think I have either. Most of mine lately that have been selling have been like evergreen designs.
Yeah.
I have some that are pretty steady sellers, which tells me something like I need to make more in that genre, right?
Yeah, I had one that I misspelled the word Italian on the shirt, and it sold. That's the way how I found out it sold, and I was about to go post it on Twitter, you know, give it a little boost. I noticed it, so I made the correct version, but I left the misspelled version up, and it sold 4 more times. So I don't know. Maybe I spelled it right in their little world, I guess. I don't know.
Nick.
All my evergreen shirts are doing fine.
Did you see what Nick wrote in the chat? Oh my gosh. Nick, I'm going to say it out loud, Nick. Nick said, I did a sexy lady. I definitely can't put it on merch. He said, so good. Santa came twice. I'm going to get banned. YouTube is not going to let me monetize my video. I don't know. Yeah, that would be an iffy one to put on merch. Yeah.
I don't know. I would go ahead and put on merch. I've seen worse on merch.
Come.
I mean, people are always careful, but you see some things on merch, you know, they get through.
Now he's in the chat. Chris, why don't you come in here? You might as well. Come on now. Fans have spoken, but Margaret is speaking. Randy, is that you back there? Okay. Are you going running? Yeah. Okay. Randy's going running.
It's awful.
Do what?
Running is awful.
He loves it.
Didn't do it.
He loves it. Bye. Have fun running.
So I did a new thing this week.
Oh, let's hear it.
I posted in the group the video of it. And yeah, I did. I finally broke down and went with ShipStation because they had a 30-day free trial, and I got a coupon code for an additional 30 days. So I thought I'd try it. And what ShipStation does is it brings in all your platforms that you ship from into one screen. And I'm loving that part of it. And it makes it so much easier for doing so many things. But the merch side, or the pod side of it, is it's used as a middle person for printful if you want to sell on eBay. So you have to manually put your products on eBay. You can't push products like Can you push your products to Etsy, or you have to list them on Etsy first?
It pushes them, but you have to fill in a couple of little blanks.
Yeah. But you can't push your items, so you have to go manually put them up there, put up the photos and nothing on eBay. What happens is what sells on eBay gets sucked into ShipStation, and then those get integrated over into Printful. And if it's a legit product, you go ahead and sync it with one of your designs, the size, the shirt, and color. So after that first order, which you have to manually do, it's all automatic after that. So the second one you send, you don't have to do anything. And then it goes in, puts the tracking information to ShipStation, and tracking goes back to eBay. So it's great. It works, and it's a little pain in the butt because everything that's not a Printful product, you have to click ignore in Printful or cancel the order. But it's supposed to remember those, so you won't have to do it again. But now I'm selling stuff automatically on eBay.
So it's not is it pushing it to eBay for you?
No. Now you have to manually put your listing up. And then once it sells for the first time, it goes through the process of Printful. You match it to the product design, and then it takes it from there. And then it will ship it and do all that stuff. And so the second, like you put a mug, you list a mug up, it sells, it goes to ShipStation, and then it goes to Printful. So you go into Printful and you say, you link it to the actual design and the size mug you want. You're done. They ship that product, the tracking information goes back to ShipStation, goes back to eBay, everything's closed out. The next time that mug sells, it just goes through automatically.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh.
So it's a pain in the butt for the first time an item sells, but after that, it's all automatic.
And you're not doing the Etsy one?
I can't do the Etsy one.
Yeah, yeah.
And every variation is an individual product. So if you have a t-shirt in 3 colors and 3 sizes, you'll have to do that process for each time a color size combination sells. That's a product. But, I mean, it's a little bit of work. It took me 30 seconds to do it. And now I'll never have to copy and paste addresses and tracking numbers again.
It takes you longer to explain it to me than it takes you to do it.
Yeah. Watch my video.
I'll do that. I'll do that.
But it's great. I've been spending a half hour a day listing items, you know, not just t-shirts. I've been putting mugs and leggings up there. And I had a t-shirt sale over the weekend. Went through the process and it worked.
Nice. Yeah, I haven't been doing as much with my Printful and Etsy. I just no time. But that's the thing. Like, I just need to get everything squared away. And
I just said I'm going to start doing a schedule again. I'm just going to block a half hour doing eBay Printful listings. Maybe a half hour come up with some new listing for merch. You know, whatever I need to do, just shipping in the morning. I'm doing taxes right now, so I'm trying to get my taxes done. 4 more days, crap.
4 more days? Yeah. For what, your sales tax?
No, income taxes.
Oh, you do quarterly?
No, file extension.
Oh, okay. I was like, 900.
October 15th, and I got it pretty much done. I just want to go in and fine tune things. Looks like I owe around $6,000. So.
No. You need to buy some stuff for your business. Some
reseller. No, it does not have to be a separate. They don't each have to be a separate listing. On eBay, it can be one listing with your variations of size and color. It's as they're sold and come into Printful, each variation combo is a product in Printful. So you have your shirt on eBay listing. It has 3 colors, 3 sizes. The first one comes in as a small black. You match that to a product. You're done with small black. Next one comes in as a white medium. You have to do that for the white medium. And then you're done with those. But on eBay, it's one listing. It really is not, it just sounds complicated. It really is not that complicated to do.
So Hingjing, I'm sure I'm saying your name wrong, apologies. Hey guys, I have a question in regards to merch. I have 2 rejected shirt designs and now I can't delete them. I think he's saying that they take up 2 slots and he can't delete them out. You can click the edit button. I don't know. I didn't think rejected shirts took up spots.
I think they do. You can only delete. Yay! You can only delete removals and your live shirts.
But I mean, does it take up 2 spots? Let's say you're on the 10 tier.
No, I mean if it's one shirt, but maybe he listed it twice.
Yeah, I didn't.
Both got rejected.
I mean, maybe they're. I don't know exactly. Maybe I need clarification.
Because I don't think you can remove rejected shirts.
Lorraine, your picture's so tiny. It's the same Lorraine I met in Denver, right? I think it is, but the picture's like this big, so I can't tell.
No,
Okay.
you can. You can delete rejected shirts. So I don't know what the case would be with him.
Okay. And then evergreen shirts. I know Nick answered in the question. I mean, in the chat. An evergreen shirt is one that would sell all year round.
Yeah, it's not tied to an event or a trend.
Yeah. So like a I love wine.
Camping shirt or
Camping, yeah. Whatever, like that. Let's see. Okay, Carol's asking, what's a good price for setting your prices on Amazon? I've given up on tiering, stuck at 25. What do you price your shirts at generally?
all my shirts are at $17.99, with the exception of some of my reloads. Sometimes I look at the reload and say, yeah, and do $16.99. But I don't do it any lower than that anymore.
And everybody has their own theories. Some people start low, and when it sells, they move the price up. Mine are all, and I tried that for a while, but I didn't. It was too much work for me to have to like remember and go fix it. So mine are all between $17.99 and $19.99. There was a lady that I can't remember her name. Oh, anyway, I shouldn't say her name anyway, but I was looking at one of her designs, you know, to give her some tips, and her price was weird to me. Like if I saw it as a buyer, I would not. It was like $12.37. And I get like people want it because if you sort from low to high, like that 37 or 31 cents or 21 cents will come up as a lower number, and you might pop up higher in this search like that. But as a buyer, if I saw that, it would look like what?
Unless it had a big sale sticker on it. The only way I'd think about that.
So I guess to think about like how it looks on the other end. I mean, I get wanting to be higher up in search, but maybe do like 95, like 1995 instead of 1999 or something. I mean, everybody do your own thing. If that like it works, you know, do what works.
I'm lazy. I don't want to go do extra work, go back and find shirts that I've sold and raise their prices.
Well, and then I talked about this last year. I did that, you know, I thought everybody was talking about it, so I did it. And then that's when the freeze happened. So I'd gone through and changed all my prices to lower. And then they were like $14.99 and they were selling, but I couldn't change them because Amazon had frozen everything.
Yeah, I did the same thing last year.
Yeah.
No, it's too much work. I mean, I even hesitated lowering my reloads. I was doing them all at $17.99 as well, but some of them are just simple 2 words, and I thought, okay, I'll come down a little bit on that one. So
put your name in the chat so people can find you, because they're asking, Melissa and the Shred guy is asking about the link to that video that you did about the eBay, the thingamadoodle. Yeah. Guess what I started learning? I know you already know, but guess what?
Illustrator.
I did. I started learning Illustrator. So it was not easy at all, and it still isn't. And then the worst, now that Randy's not here, but I was fussing at him earlier because he's a graphic designer and he knows a lot of these things that I have problems with. But because he's like so high on the level of knowledge that I don't get a simple answer like, how do I do this? This is like, well, one way you could try is, let me answer this in 3 parts sort of deal, like, I just want to know how to make the letters squish closer. That's it.
Well, instead of asking him, you should either ask me or ask YouTube for answer.
That's the thing, and that's what I tell him, like, I'm just gonna ask Jeff, or I'm just gonna ask Mike or somebody, and he's like, but I'm right here.
Well, see, he's learned from a point of a graphic designer to know it all, whereas me and probably Mike, and we've learned it doing exactly what we need to do, and so we found shortcuts. We found easy way to do things, and not having to do all this at the pen tool.
Theory behind it, yeah, that was our first lesson. I know that's insane, huh?
I don't use the pen tool. I found ways around it.
That the first thing he tried to teach me was the pen tool, and now I know that that's like not.
That's the hardest thing to use in that.
It's like you don't ever want to get laid like for the next month now, because I don't want to see another pen. Anyway, nothing. It was pretty bad. So, but Yang is convinced that that Randy and I need to do Adobe videos together, and I told him it's just going to end with me yelling at him and like, fine, stop, It
might be entertaining, but I think it'll cause too much stress on your relationship.
Maybe Yang is trying to get me divorced. I don't know.
Yeah. I wouldn't do it.
No. But I probably will start doing some Illustrator videos, like super, super short. Oh, hey, Mitch on Merch is in the chat. Hey, I get to meet him in real life.
I got a couple of videos on how to do things in Illustrator. And again, it's not the only way to do them in Illustrator, but it's the easy way that I found out by playing around to do the thing people want, like curving text and distressing things. Because I've had people comment on my videos saying, oh, you can do it this way. And I go, yeah, but I found this to be a very easy way, and I know it now, and I don't need to learn another way.
I think that's the thing about Illustrator too, is that there's more than one way to do the things. This is what I'm learning.
More than one way to skin a cat.
Yeah.
I like that expression.
I don't either. Yeah, there's some other friends that were in Denver in the chat. Lorraine, this is the same Lorraine, yay. Those pictures are super tiny, so I can't tell. Hey, to Crazy Card. Jaybird wants to know, do we sell coins, gold and silver?
Huh?
I don't.
Merch talk, merch by Amazon, keywords, tips, design ideas. I don't think so.
Let's see. Hey, Love Always Buy Stuff is there. Hello, hello. I'm sure I'm missing some other people. To Crazy Card are coming in. Oh, our viewers like, yay. Hey, Al. Myra's in there. And Al. And I get teased about Romper Room. Nobody's been teasing me lately about it, but that's okay. Finally learning Illustrator. Yes, Lorraine. Tell Randy, I missed it. I just jumped. Tell Randy to give you the answer you'd give a child. Keep it simple, please. This is the problem. This is the answer he would give a child. So this is why I'm like the mediator between the boys and the husband, because, yeah. Dad, I need to tie this rope. Well, son, would you like to learn a box knot or a granny knot or a whatever? Do what?
I made a sale.
Oh, okay.
This is the forbidden shirt.
The forbidden shirt?
Yeah. The one that got rejected but never removed.
Melissa said, uh-oh. Man, it keeps jumping around. There was a question. Melissa says, I wonder if Adobe is considering the fled newbie designers. They want a more user-friendly tool. It'd be so awesome to make it for non-designers. I doubt it.
Well, they have Photoshop Elements, which is a scaled-down baby version of Photoshop. You can do a lot of the same things. It's supposed to be a lot easier, like Paint.
Yeah. I think my first lesson is going to be, because for me, just, okay, I got it open, and then it's like the terminology is different. So when you want to save something, it's different than exporting it. And then if you want to put it picture, it's not like put the picture, you know, like insert, it's like place. So it's like learning a whole new everything.
Drag and drop.
Drag and drop? What? I can drag and drop?
Yes.
Off my desktop?
Yes.
Shut up.
You can just drag it in and it makes it a smart object.
I didn't know that.
Yep. You can learn something new every day. I mean, I've been using Photoshop and Illustrator for years, and I watched a video of from Catherine's group. I keep on forgetting husband now. I keep on wanting to say boyfriend, but they got married. But he did a video on Photoshop basics, and I learned something on there that makes my life a little easier.
She's agreed to do some, because you know how I've been doing those Merch Masters videos. She's gonna do some for the next few.
Next what?
The next few like Merch Masters videos. I asked you to do some, but you didn't do any, so whatever. You know, where it was like tips for newbies or how you come up with ideas. Remember?
For Catherine?
I asked her if she wanted to do some to contribute to the compilation videos.
Oh, because yeah, she has a whole class.
Yeah, so she's
now on just merch.
That's cool.
So.
I figure, you know, everybody can pitch in and help everybody else out, right? Everybody has something different to contribute, right? So.
Yeah.
It's true. I could be saying the same thing as the Jersey guys that do it, but somebody may like it.
Else.
What?
I don't know of all these. When I run across these other people doing the videos, I'm like, who the hell are they?
Where did they come from? Hey,
I don't know anything. Look at the cat dragged in.
Hey, I'm so glad you made it.
I couldn't help myself. I had a couple minutes, so I was like, I might as well jump in. How are you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm excellent. I'm really doing really good.
Good. I know you were taking a bit of a break.
I'm definitely doing that. But I thought like I'd jump in and pretty much give you guys my numbers and stuff like that, and then hop back out. But how are you guys? Are doing good?
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't mean to derail your show at all, did I?
Oh, whatever. It's us. It's always
no, but like I really wanted to come in and say that I had the best month ever in September, and I'm really excited about that. So I sold almost 100 shirts, which is a big deal for me, and made about $270 for the month of September. The rookie here is starting to learn the ways of the Jedi, like Jeff in his awesome hat there.
Cat hair day.
That's really good.
So there's that, and just just finally finding my groove in merch. And I think you've all been there where, in the beginning we struggle a little bit with finding our place in the merch world. And then once we get into that groove, we know where we're going and what works and all that. And I think I finally, after all these months, figured that out. So I'm really excited about merch now.
That's good. Have you been doing any of the trending stuff?
No, not that I could think of. Like I said, I have my niches that are doing very well. And so I want to continue to try to snowball those and not try to overextend myself. I actually found some other different ways to kind of come up with ideas and things that are generalized. You know how like the people do the astrological signs and the birthdays and all that stuff. I figured something out in that vein that no one else is doing, and it's doing very well. And maybe we can talk about that off air and stuff like that. But
I'd love to.
Yeah, definitely some cool stuff there. But anyways, I'm sorry I didn't want to derail the show. I just want to say hi to everyone in the chat. I miss you guys. I'm really working hard to do better for myself and my family, and just kind of stepping back a little bit from everything. And but I definitely wanted to come today. Just super busy today. I gotta go head out to the storage unit and do some eBay picking. And I do sell what do you call it, silver and gold coins every once in a while. But all right, guys, I love you. You guys take care. I just want to stop by and say hi.
I'm so glad you came.
Take care, Jeff.
See ya.
That's good. What?
Trolls.
Trolls, whatever. Okay, so there were some more things in the chat. I know we're getting on into cringe time. Okay, so Kelly was asking, I've sold 12 shirts. Is there a certain day or time frame for tiering up to 25?
Real answer? No.
Fake answer?
Fake answer? Monday. Monday.
Well, Kelly, you also said you say you've sold 12 shirts, but do you have all your slots filled? My sister has sold enough to tier up to 100, but she doesn't have all her slots filled, so she's not tiering up.
The rumor is 80%.
Yeah. And Nevada says she's still happy with Affinity Designer instead of Adobe. Yeah. What do you guys think about the Twitch and Merch by Amazon integration now? There's more competition now.
The what?
Twitch and Merch by Amazon integration. Twitch is a video.
Oh, the gamers. The gamer videos. Yeah.
I have a Twitch account. I don't have any videos up there.
Yeah, I got a Twitch with a couple Fallout videos, but
yeah.
I don't see it as competent.
I would just say if you don't have a Twitch account, go ahead and get one. And then you can, when things go that way, you'll be ready.
Can't think of it as more competition. I mean, it is more T-shirts on the market that people to go through, but unless you're doing generic gaming shirts, which I don't think is going to be an issue. I think for Twitch, it's going to be specific games, you know, licensed games, or, you know, the guru people, who's that? You know, the people that make a living off and people follow, they might make shirts, but.
Well, I'm trying to figure out, because Twitch is mostly, I'm sorry, I'll just turn that off. I'm trying to think, like, how is that, because it's all videos. I mean, unless they're, I don't understand.
Well, like I say, you have your big-time video players that have a following. They might be making shirts, and maybe they can license the word Twitch, and maybe they can license the games they play.
Yeah.
So that's not really competition, since we can't license those things. And yes, Fallout 4 is the best game ever. Next.
American History Year says, I'm sticking with my prediction. Etsy isn't going to like having their platform jam-packed with spammy text-based shirts. They're going to shut down the Printful thing. Just wait. I don't know.
No, they're making money.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they're making money and they don't have to do anything. So.
He is the root of all answers.
But you know what? We welcome all tinfoil hat theories here on Merch Talk. We all have our own.
Rocky Mountain Finds. I was saying Linda's Rocky Mountain Finds. Fallout 4 ranks up there, maybe tied with the Horizon Dawn. What's it called? Zero Horizon Dawn. That became quickly one of my favorite games.
And Panther says, did you see today Etsy is integrating with Printify? I don't even know what Printify is.
I haven't heard of Printify.
I didn't either.
And if they're integrating with Printify, that kind of goes against what whoever else said about them shutting down Printful. And Printful's not just T-shirts, you got to remember. It's skirts, it's mugs, it's
pillows and onesies.
Yeah, hoodies, baby onesies.
I put my motorboating one on a baby's onesie. Yeah, I did. Hey, Yvonne's in there. She teared up. Yay!
New things. They got embroidered hats. They just came out with visors yesterday.
Ooh.
Embroidered visors now.
I've got to figure out the
beach towels.
The hat thing. So I'm nervous about the embroidered hat, that it's going to look weird with my.
Yes, I've had in my mind to research the embroidered hat, because they used to charge you an extra fee to create an embroidered pattern, because you have to have a embroidery pattern for things, or you could go out and get one made. And I thought I saw somewhere they weren't requiring that anymore, so I wanted to look more into it.
Yeah.
And if so, I might start doing some hats.
Okay, Yvonne's asking a question. Is it better to put theme KWs, keywords, as a brand name instead of a brand name? We do it differently, you and I. Yeah,
I have my brand, and 95% of my shirts and merch, I use my brand. It could be like Margaret here uses keywords in there.
Yeah.
You're already using the keywords in the bullet points and title, you don't really want to duplicate them too many times.
Yeah.
So,
and there's been some talk about Amazon maybe moving in that direction where each seller is going to have their own brand.
and I hope they do.
And they may, and if they do, that's cool.
I predicted that a long time ago.
I know, but I've been hearing it more frequently. So, and it would take care of people jumping in on other people's brands. And
as I say, I'd clean up the market quite a bit.
my TV just turned on. Hang on.
What? Both of you guys. Well, how's it going? Left all by my lonesome. Oh,
that was weird. The TV just turned on.
Yeah, poltergeist.
Well, and usually it's in the bedroom. That happens sometimes. The bedroom light, usually it's in the middle of the night, like at 4 in the morning, middle of the night. The bedroom light turns on, like boom.
Now Siri turns all our lights on, so.
Oh, we don't have that. Melissa says, did that Twitch open it up for international shipping? I guess I need to learn more about the Twitch thing because I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, and the Merch Informer guy, Neil is coming to talk to me this afternoon, so I'll be back in like 3 hours, talking to Neil Lassen, who's the founder of Merch Informer. So if you guys have any questions, make sure either you come hang out then in a couple hours or send me, leave me a comment for questions.
Nothing to do. I think maybe I'll troll the chat.
Troll all you like. I'll block you. Let's see. Lots of Etsy hate by the purist. Yeah, right, Richard. Everybody's got a right to make a living. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't worry about copycats.
Do what?
Copycats will happen. That's why some people variate their brand, hoping won't get copycats. But if they're still going to be there. They're still going to find your stuff. They're still going to copy it if they're going to copy it.
Nevada says the creepy dolls at work getting the TV turned on. Yep, probably. No, my cats didn't turn on the TV. Yeah. Okay, Yvonne's got another question. One more. So I used to have 3 different brand names. How long to edit live designs to match one brand name and then they're live again? It depends because they put them back through the review process. So sometimes it's super fast. Huh?
But your old version will remain live while it's going through the process.
Yeah.
So it's not like your shirt's gone while it's going through.
Yeah.
And if you're in a high tier, I'll spread another rumor. If you're in a high tier, it'll go real fast.
Mine always do. They're super quick.
Yeah. But we're both high tiers.
Do what?
We're both high tiers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm 1,000 and you're buttload.
Let's see. Death Paw says, have you experienced a particular website stealing your merch designs? Maybe. I haven't been looking, so.
Yeah, I don't look. That takes time, and time I can be napping, eating, or playing video games.
And I had somebody email me and say, I'm so frustrated, every time I get a shirt listed real fast, like my design is stolen and it's, put up. And I was like, well, report it to Amazon. They're like, well, it's not on Amazon. It's on this other website. Like, I don't even know. I don't know.
I'm saying if that happens, you look at it closely. Look at, and a lot of those sites are what you call niche sites and affiliate sites. They're taking your Amazon affiliate link to your T-shirt. And if it's one of those sites, who cares? Because if it sells, you're getting your money. Yeah. And they get a little 4%. And if you look at it, if it's like a Shopify store, because I don't think Shopify has an affiliate feature, if you determine they're actually selling it, you can look down below. If it is a shop like Shopify that does a lot of stores, they'll have a DMCA notice link. You can go there and report them and have them taken down. If you can't find one, you can do a who is and try to find out who their host is and report a DMCA notice to their host and get them shut down. But you got to do it right. Google DMCA notice and you'll get a generic letter form that you can use for the language, because you have to do it correctly. You can't just say, yo, this guy's got my shit on this site, take it down now. You know, it's a legalese form.
Yeah.
All of the common sites like Shopify, I can't even think of them, but all those shopping sites have a DMCA process that you can report them, and they'll get it taken down rather promptly.
That's good to know. I haven't had that. I had one on Amazon. I just happened to come across it, and I filled out the form, and they didn't take it down. So. Well,
Redbubble, Teespring. If you find your shirt up on those sites, they all have that process because they follow under this loophole of law. It's not really a loophole, but saying they're not responsible for the content. All they do is provide the platform, and then people load things up, and they don't go around policing it. They depend on people to report things and remove bad stuff. So that's what they'll have that DMC, digital millennial copyright something.
Gotcha. So Robert R asks, miss some of the video waiting for merch invite. Should I be making shirts and posting to Redbubble while I wait? Yes.
Yes. Redbubble, Teespring.
Printful, Etsy. Yeah.
I have my crap on so many places now. Just made a Redbubble sale last night.
Okay, I'm going to copy this question, Richard, because I'm sending some questions over to Neil. So he says, I'd like to know how Merch Informer pulls its data exactly, and what's the difference now with that no API key is required. I'll find out.
They did go keyless?
I'll find out. That's the thing. I don't even know what that is. So
yeah, I might look into it if you don't require my affiliate API.
I mean, so Neil was in Denver, and so I really got to talk to him and hang out with him, and I was really impressed. So I'm really happy he's coming to hang out.
No, I love the site and everything they offer. It sounds great. I just had that unsticky point about using everyone's affiliate API because that's not.
I'll find out. My thing too is like, I use it for, I think I've just barely skimmed the surface of what it does. I think it's way more powerful of a tool than I'm even taking advantage of. Because he was showing his presentation, he was showing a lot of the stuff that it can do. So I need to go back. So, who was it? Somebody was just asking, will the presentation from Denver be available later? And I think, from what I saw, I think Young is I think they're gonna charge $30 for the videos from all the presentations or whatever. Wisconsin Reseller says yes, they're keyless now. Follow my affiliate link, Jeff. It's down below.
I don't know if I want to spend any more money. I probably spend $100 a month on stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I have, because I like to do it on the cheap, but I have been starting to spend money on things to make it easier.
It's still $20 a month.
I think so. I think it's $20 a month.
That means I have to cut $20 somewhere else. Because I just signed up for ShipStation, and I know I got 2 months free, but once it starts up, it's like $25 a month for 500 packages a month. So I'll have to see where I'm at, how many packages I'm shipping.
Yeah.
And I've canceled a couple of those pre-made design subscriptions. I canceled a bunch of those because I wasn't seeing the benefit anymore.
Well, which ones were you using now that you've canceled them?
I don't want to say. I don't know.
I signed up for one. I've never used one before.
Design Candy I was using. Design
Candy?
I just wasn't really happy with the designs, and the ones I did buy from them haven't sold yet. And so I'm not downplaying the service. I'm not bad-mouthing the service or the guy. It just wasn't for me.
I just signed up for it. That's the one I just signed up for. I met Travis too while I was away. So, yeah. I mean, if nothing else, I figure I'm going in. They've done all this research to figure out niches and stuff. And so even if I choose not to get one of their designs, I'm like, oh, okay. It might give me an idea for another niche to go after and make my own. Is that allowed? Travis will tell me, I'm sure.
Yeah, it was, to me, looking, the designs weren't just the designs that hit me. I'm particular, and they tend to flood the market on each niche on their own. They're not selling the same design to anyone, but they're selling 8 to 12 the same words, the same quote. And
he talked about a bit about how shameless plug. That was Nick's thing. I forgot what I was saying now. Yeah, he talked a little bit about in his talk. He was talking about trademarks, and then he was also talking about. Was it him that was talking about how he hires a designer, or was it Neil? Maybe it was Neil. It was Neil. Okay, I'm not going to say what all they said because then people won't want to go buy the thing from you. Do what?
Which one's Neil?
Neil Lassen, he's the one that is the founder of Merch Research.
Ready?
Huh?
Merch Ready?
No, just how, because he has a site, but he hires designers too.
Which site?
Not a site, but like for his merch account.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
I thought Neil was Merch. Neil Lassen, wasn't he the Merch Ready?
No, he's Merch Informer. He's the Merch Informer guy. Yeah. But he was talking about his process for hiring designers for his own merch, account. I get it all mixed up. Anyway, do you give Design Candy an idea and they make it, or you just sell their design idea? You can do both. There's a spot on there where you can plug in what something you're looking for. I don't know if it's an extra cost or not.
So Nick Eden, which one is he with now?
No, he says Merch Informer is 15% off of my affiliate link.
But he's not associated.
No.
I recognize him from a couple of the groups. I just think there's
Team Awesome.
Neils.
Yep, he was on my team in Joe's. Yeah. Yvonne says I missed something. Is Merch Informer having a convention in Denver? No, Merch Minds podcast. Glenn and Young had a mini seminar hangout in Denver. So that was this past weekend, and so I met Neil there when I was there.
Yeah, I backed off from buying designs, I guess. I'm still looking at various sites just so I don't miss anything. I mean, if something pops out at me, I'll get it. And I still check all my graphic sites to see what's there. And if something pops out, I'll get it. But I haven't spent any money on designs in a while.
Yvonne says, wait, you were here? Yeah, I was there. You gotta follow me on Instagram. I put up a big thing on Instagram. I'm in Denver. Who wants to hang out? Yeah.
No one looks at Instagram.
What?
No one looks at Instagram anymore.
Everybody looks at Instagram. What are you talking about?
I'll start looking.
Yep. I think next time they're talking about maybe doing it in Austin for the next one, which is way closer for me.
It's too hot. Definitely not going there.
I had the worst flight home. Speaking of that, I know we're going over on time. It was I sat between the two worst men, probably not the worst men on the planet, but they were like the most not chivalrous men ever.
Yeah, ask some people, that would be Trump and Weinstein.
Thank God it wasn't them. But both of them, one side was old dude, and when I was on a later loading group, and it was, seat yourself kind of plane. So there was only middle seats available, which whatever. But both guys had planted their arms on both armrests. So there was no armrest for me. So I get in and I sit down and I'm like this on the plane, like this. And so finally, we haven't even taken off yet. And I go, okay, guys, we're going to have to work something out here because you both claimed both armrests. And I can't, I'm like this, sitting there. So old guy next to me is like, I didn't put my arms on the armrest. This is just the way my arms sit. I'm like, okay. And then young guy on the other side of me is like, yeah, it always sucks to sit in the middle. So they wouldn't move. They wouldn't budge. So I'm like this on the plane. And when I get the drink, I'm having to hold my drink like this.
You should have just put your arms up like this so they had the armpits in their face. No move.
Read them and wait, boys. I don't know. They were so, I'm just like, it's like people forget they're humans when they get on a plane. I've had this happen before. I'm like, have you forgotten that we're like all in this together kind of deal? Nope, it's every man for himself as soon as you enter that plane.
In 98, I don't fly.
Yeah, I hate plane a-holes, right? There's a shirt for you. Don't. And I stopped a guy on the plane there, on the way there, and I didn't realize that there's a thing called Black and Abroad, that it's like where they're getting like African Americans that they don't, I don't know, it's a travel thing, I don't know. But anyway, the guy's getting on the plane, and I see him from coming down the aisle, and his shirt is like, the design's really clear and big and nice, and so I stopped and was like, can I get a picture of your shirt? I posted it on Instagram.
Yeah, I saw that.
I thought you said nobody visits Instagram.
But I'm not nobody.
Oh my gosh.
Somebody.
Couldn't you choose your seat? I could choose my seat, but I was on the last group to board, so it was slim pickings. I won. Always sucks to sit in the middle. That's what he said, right? If you were my son, I mean, just note to, and this is an open letter to you, young man.
Sold another shirt. Yay.
Do what?
Sold another shirt.
Sold another shirt.
And this is one of those cases that it didn't sell the first 90 days, and I reloaded it, and I've sold 6 of them now this month.
Nick says that he's uploaded the shirt that I sent him on Patreon. I hope it sells. Working on next month's already. Yay. Okay. We ready?
I don't care.
Okay. I gotta go prep for Neil.
I gotta go eat,
Yeah.
nap, and play video games.
Robert finally caught us live. Bye. So Jeff's channel, he tagged it here somewhere, but his link is down below too. He's Jeff Davidson.
There we go. Very good.
And if you're new here, hi, my name is Margaret. And we do a merch talk, hopefully every other Wednesday now. We can get it going again. Maybe we can pick it up back to every Wednesday again. Do you get messages? I get messages when we don't have it.
Nope, no one talks to me.
Oh, no one talks to you? I do. I get messages like, hey, y'all having a show today? Miss you.
No.
No. They do. They miss you. And who was it when we were gone? When I was in Denver, who was it that was just like, you were their favorite?
Mm-hmm.
It was some guy who was like, I just love Jeff. Oh my gosh, he's so funny.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I can't remember who it was that was telling me that now.
That made my day.
Huh? Yeah.
That made my day.
Yeah,
I like
you were
that.
there.
It's better than walking around and having your stalkers stalk you.
Do you have stalkers?
I wouldn't really call them stalkers, but I've had times I go to thrift stores or the swamp meet and notice somebody following me, and then they come up, finally come to me and go, "You're so and so on YouTube." Yeah. So.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never had that happen. Maybe once, but no.
Yeah, a couple times.
Maybe because I'm in Texas and everybody has guns here, and you don't want to like sneak up on somebody.
I have a gun.
Have you really?
I don't carry it all the time. But
Okay.
yes, I have a gun. I'm a gun nut.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's it.
I need a carry permit.
You have a carry permit?
No, I need to get one. But now that I closed my studio down, I really don't have a reason, because having a studio and going back and forth at night with expensive camera, I had a legitimate reason to have a carry permit, but now I don't, because now I just wander the post office and Starbucks. And,
You can't take it in the post office.
no, they get upset about that.
Yeah. See, I need to get a permit for when I take long road trips.
Yeah, I used to carry it without the permit when I worked for a living. And I was a technician, and I went out on calls at night, being on call, and I kept that thing right there in the center console. So I went downtown in areas I don't. Yeah, I had to go repair alarms going off. You never know what's going on.
Yeah.
So I don't permit none. I don't care.
Oh, Ron has got a quick question before we go. Is it better to have no reviews versus a 3-star rating for a ranking? I think no reviews. I've taken a shirt down that had a 3-star and re-uploaded it to get rid of that.
Yeah. I have no comment.
Well, the reason was it was a really good seller, and then it got a 3-star ranking because of the shirt ran small or something like that. And the reason I went and looked is because all of a sudden the sales of my shirt just went gone.
I would have talked to Amazon, see about getting that removed.
Good. Nobody got time.
It's not a comment based on the design.
Yeah.
If they're saying you can't post, you can't list whatever about the shirt, only the design, then the comments should only be about the design. So.
Yeah. Yvonne's asking, when does merch give you access to the sweatshirts and stuff? We were going to talk about that, weren't we?
Yeah, no one knows. It's just all conjecture out there now.
If you're Chris Green, then you can. The end.
Yeah. Oh, he bought one, actually.
He got one, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't somebody. It was I was listening to the latest Merch Minds, and they were talking about they're thinking they're going to probably roll it out for the big, like, Marvel or some of the big,
Well, Thor movie's coming out this month. No, November 17th. No, that's Justice League. So yeah, you got Thor coming out this month and Justice League next month. So maybe that's why I'm saving all my slots. So,
are you? Is that why? Not because you're lazy?
Depending on how they decide to work it, I have 500 slots to work with. Hey, sale. With the sweatshirts and hoodies. So yeah, I'm hoping.
Okay. Go over there and, I don't know, hit the thumbs up button. How many thumbs up do we have today?
Mine's 27.
27 and 1 thumbs down. The thumbs down is for you, Joe. You hear me?
Yeah, I gave it to you.
That's for you, Joe Clay. You need to
Chris.
get your tail feather back over here. Just 1 tail feather. Okay, yeah. And yeah, if you've got any questions or anything you want me to talk with Neil Lassen about, that's coming up in just a couple hours. So I'll post the link to that in the groups, Merch Minds, and also in Merch University, also on my Facebook page, Texas Gal Treasures. So tag any questions you've got for Neil about Merch Informer there. And I need to go draw a picture of him because I asked him if he had a picture for the thumbnail, and he said no. And I said, well, if you don't give me one, I'm going to draw a picture of you. And he said, go for it. So that's what I'm going to do. So I need to go get my drawing on.
Drawing on.
I'm going to draw on. That'll be fun.
Okay.
Yeah, who would thumbs down? I did it. I thumbs my own self down because Joe's not here. No, I didn't. Okay, I'll talk to you later.
I'll get lots of sales.
Yep. Bye, guys. Thanks for being here.